Hello YouTube, how's it going? Retro Prime here. I'm going to do a pickups video because I've not done one in ages and I think it's about time. We're in my scratcher for this one, my bedroom, because the house is in a shit state and I've nowhere to film. We're currently moving things about to try and create space for my wife's hobbies and my hobbies and the kids' toys. So it's like, it's making the best out of the limited space we've got at the moment, to be honest. So I'm filming it in here. I'm going to show you things I've been buying because I look like I'm looking at a script and I'm just looking at the shit beside me. Some shares that I owned in a company I worked for in 2000 came to light. I forgot I owned them, to be honest, and I sold them. I put some money towards the holiday in Italy next year, which is why I'll miss TFN. I put some aside for Christmas presents, and the little bit that was left, I thought I'll splash some cash on myself. And I got quite a few things, in no particular order, to be honest. Let's see, I'll show you these guys first. Yeah, my kid is into cars at the moment. She loves cars. And the side effect of that is she has paid more attention to my Transformers collection. So I've been buying her a couple of those one-step RID dudes to see what they're like. And they're alright, to be honest. I'll show you this one. Bisque. Now, I've watched most of the first two seasons of RID. It was hard to get into, to be honest. It's not something I'd watch more than once. But I love the figures. Some of them are really imaginative. I've never seen this dude on the TV show, but because of my love of Orange, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. And he's like, take it as a lobster or something. He's pretty cool looking. And for a one-step toy, that's quite a lot of sort of detail in it and stuff. He's got the wee claws. It's kind of cool. So I got her that, and I got one-step Ratchet. Now, when the Warrior versions of these come out, I'll be snapping them up straight away because I think they're awesome figures, and I love Ratchet. So this one-step RID Ratchet, and he's pretty well detailed for a one-stepper, to be honest. I bought this Sideswipe one ages ago for the kid, and yeah, for her, not me. And it was shit. It was so shit. It was really bad, and I paid like fucking 12 quid for it. These are reduced in Asda, and they were like 6 quid or something. But he's pretty cool. She loves them, and she plays with them in car mode. She knows to do things. She knows to transform, but she's 2, so she can't really do that yet. But she enjoys them. Next we have Dark of the Moon Thrust. I just got this today, and I've only just transformed him for this video at the moment. Like, this is the first time I've had a look at him in bot mode. He's a crazy looking motherfucker, can you see? His head's in the cockpit there, that's all weird. I'm really, the movie, like the Bayverse movie figures are really growing on me. I think I'm gonna have to start getting more. They're just, especially like things like Combiner Wars and stuff. I ended up having a shelves full of what looked like dead similar toys, and they got boring to look at. No regrets in buying them, but I felt like there's nothing really that jumps out at you on the shelf. I've not got anything really that looks like that motherfucker in my collection. So I got him. He was an eBay find for like, I'm sure he was like 9 quid. He's pretty cool. So, like I was saying, the RID line appeals to me. Not everyone, doesn't appeal to everyone. Whatever, that's your prerogative. But I like them, so I picked up. Now I've got the original version of this mold, the orange one, and he's cool. And I reckon I've seen the episode that these are from, but I don't know what their official names are. Snowstorm, whatever. I don't know. I just picked them up on a whim. Love these clear tires. So that's Blue Drift, and he's the exact same. There's absolutely no difference as far as I can tell, other than colour for the orange one. But he's a cool figure. And again, he was on the cheap. That's the good thing about these figures, because a lot of folk do buy them. Collectors anyway. I'm sure kids do. They always go on cheap in Asda, and I like them, so I benefit from that. Yay! So I got Blue Optimus, not Ultra Magnus, Blue Optimus, and I've already got the 2 other versions of this mold, and I kind of like them. I've done the hand fix on the original one, and it kind of worked. Whatever. But again, it was just a few quid, so I thought, you know what? He'll look good in the collection now too. I'll stand them all together, and they can have a wee party. Continuing the RID stuff, I got, is it a Toys R Us exclusive, Starscream? And I know people have bought them, and I was already aware of the leg issues that I was going to have with them. My God, when I got with the packet, one of them just went and hit the floor. It was unbelievable. I'd done the old clear nail varnish trick on them, so they're fine now, and he stands, he looks awesome. He's a really good looking figure. Oh, he's so good. Yeah, that's when I was happy to pick up. They had them at 20 quid, which is a bit expensive, really expensive for the RID line, when you consider that's what the Titans Return stuff is now. So I waited until he was on sale and I got him dirt cheap. Yeah, if you like the RID stuff, or if you're just interested in their toys and you don't mind the loose legs or know how to fix them yourself, get this guy because he's awesome. He's really, really good. I'm really happy with him. Yeah. And the last of the RID stuff, and this was purely for Orange Quest, of my never-ending quest to find as many orange Transformers as I can. I got the little bloody Drift, and I mean, these figures can't really do much 90% of the time, but he's alright. He's orange, he's Drift, and he'll sit on the shelf and fill up my orange collection. So, going on with the orange stuff, this is a figure I've wanted for a while, because I've seen photos, I've seen people posting about him and stuff, and it's a mould that I've never seen in real life, and that I've never held, and you know, I know you get the Starscream as well. But I got this on eBay, thanks to Spoonatron, because the day my pay went in, Kapow sold out, and I was like, fuck, I was going to order him. I should have ordered him the night before, to be honest, but then that's just how it goes sometimes. But then Spoonatron says to me, well, I found one on eBay that's a bit cheaper, and he's free postage. Yay! Jahaxis. Is that how you say it? Jahaxis? Jahaxis? I knew nothing of this figure, or this character, previous to, like, it was actually at TFN I seen him, and I thought, you know, I might actually pick that up. But it was on a box at the back of this display, and I couldn't pick up to have a bogle. I have read up on him and stuff. He's an interesting character. I know you get the comic book with it that I've never looked at yet. Yeah, he is awesome. I love this mold. I love these two ridiculously huge shoulder cannon stroke turbo engines, or whatever you want to call them. And he's orange. He's awesome. He was, what was he? It was the golden price, 15 quid. But I was happy to pay it. He's weird. I don't like this whole fucking, he's got like a really empty hollow bit there. That's kind of weird. But it's covered with his arms and stuff, so it's not too bad. But yeah, he's got just one of the best face, I don't really focus, but he's got one of the best face sculpts I've seen in a long time. I like him a lot. Yeah, he was cute. I like just ordering toys that, because if it's like, what, 10, 15 quid and you order a toy that you've never really seen or had in your hand before, I'm lucky. I've not, and because of my sort of like easy pleased taste, there's not many toys that I'll buy that I'll be like, oh my god, I wish I hadn't bought that. So I've been lucky when I ordered like Dark of the Moon dude, Thrust. I didn't know what to expect from him. I seen one picture of him and I thought, you know what, I'll buy him. And he's one of the more interesting figures I've picked up. So it's taking a punt sometimes. Just if you can afford it, and it's like, why no? I mean, it's like it's nice, unexpected pleasure when you really like the toy. So we'll move on to what else I've been buying. Sorry, I heard my child making a noise and was got distracted. Some Titan stuff. Now, I've got Chrome Dome from Wave 2, and that was the only one I wanted, because I'm not really that familiar. The Headmaster stuff, I stopped watching Transformers for a bit as a kid, and that was when, I mean, I barely remember that. I remember the toys, but I don't remember them in the show that much. I mean, I've watched it since, obviously, but I'm not that familiar with them, to be honest. And I wasn't going to buy any other ones than Chrome Dome, because none of them took my fancy. But people started posting pictures of Highbrow, and I was like, oh, hello, that looks like I've got a lumpy head. And I was like, hello, and oh, nicey, nice. How good is he? He's fucking brilliant. I'm really happy with him. He's got just a shit ton of detail, and it just makes him fucking awesome. Oh, and my favourite part, the one thing that sold it for me was, I love this clear, translucent red cockpit cover canopy. Oh, there's just something very, I don't know, it reminds me of toys that I had as a kid, and it's just like, mwah. So I got him, and I was very, very happy with him. Very happy. That goes on to today. We were shopping in Livingston. The wife was looking for shoes and stuff for the kids' Christmas, whatever. And I don't do well in crowds sometimes. Not very often. I can usually handle it. Very rarely does it affect me to the point where I can't go somewhere. Anyway, you didn't hear about that. But today was a bit like, oh no, I can't handle it. I had a couple of beers last night. We had family staying, so it was a bit like, no, I can't do it today. I'm sorry. So I said to the wife, look, you go in. You and the kids walk about and do stuff. I says, but if you see a Transformer you think I might want, pick it up for me. There's only one shop in Livingston. It was the, what do you call it? The designer outlet. Is it the Almondvale centre, whatever, the shopping centre. So she came back and she had got me one. And it's funny because the wife knows, she's getting to know Transformers because of me, obviously. And she knows that there's 2 yellow Transformers that I have, Bumblebee and Sunstreaker. So if she sees a yellow Transformer and it's not one of them, she goes, oh, have you got this one? So, and this isn't a figure I was particularly going to pick up. But, you know what? I'll get in and go once. So she got me Wolfwire. He's leaving at the buckshot. I don't know how I feel about him. This is a complete... I've never even really paid attention to this figure. So this is going to be one where I'm going in blind. It'll be like a completely fresh look on it. With Moxon? Oh, I can't say that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll have a bit of fun with that. Anyway, she got me that, so it's cool. She knows, it's really weird. I didn't even realise how much she picked up on Transformers, but it was we were staying with friends recently. Well, earlier in the year. And I can't remember, the conversation went on to Ultra Magnus, and I'd mentioned him just purely through colour. I can't remember what it was I said. But the wife went, oh, you're talking about Ultra Magnus? And my pal was like, your wife knows who Ultra Magnus is. I was like, yeah, she knows who quite a few of them are. And he was like, my wife doesn't care anything about my fucking hobbies. Although then his wife went on to prove him wrong by telling him stuff about his hobbies, which was funny. But yeah, so she does pay quite a lot of attention. That's kind of cool. She loves Sunstreaker. But then again, who doesn't he? Right, sorry, I was waffling there. Yeah, so a couple more left. Still on the Titan stuff. I wasn't going to pick up this next chap because I have his counterpart. And at the prices they were going for, it's just too much to have to pay for the same mould unless they were drastically different. But again, money out of nowhere. We went for a meal one Sunday, taking the father-in-law to go on a paid trip in a helicopter, and we went to the local pub. We had a Calvary. It was dead nice. But I put a couple of quid in the fruit machine. I ended up winning I can't remember what it was, like 26 quid or something like that. And it was the weekend of the Smiths sale. So I thought, you know what I want? I wanted this dude. Because I've got Blaster, I wasn't willing to pay another 45 quid for the same mould again, especially when they are very, very similar in a lot of ways. But with the sale and the money for the fruit machine win, yay! I ended up paying like a tenner for him. I know that's not exactly how the money works, but that's how I've seen it. So I picked him up for a tenner, and he's just lovely as well. Dorian pointed out that he's got a fat arse. He has. He's maybe not the thin, sort of slender, sort of Soundwave that people would prefer, but I fucking love him. He looks like he's what I imagine someone cosplaying as Soundwave would look like fucking Walker's crisp boxes there, and there. He's awesome. He's really, really good. He looks good in alt mode. How long's this video? 13 minutes. Fuck, this is going to take a year to upload. Yeah, he's every bit as good as Blaster. I prefer Blaster because of his colour scheme. The one thing I don't like about this guy is his head. They could have done with having his eyes a little less wide. He looks like he's constantly going. Other than that, no complaints. I've seen people saying that he tabs together better than Blaster. I would say that's not my experience. It took me ages to get him into a position where he'd actually stay locked together as a boombox, a cassette player. Yeah, but he's still an awesome figure. He's absolutely beautiful. If you can find him, then I would recommend buying him. Right, now, so we've seen that one. Last but not least, it's another figure that I thought, if I never had that little bit of spare money coming, I probably wouldn't have bought this guy, because he just wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't like rushing it to get him, which is weird because my connection to his original counterpart, which is Power Master Prime. That's one of the first toys I had as a kid. It's one of the it's a staple of my childhood. If I think of my childhood, that's one of the first things I'll think of. And this guy, when they released him, he looked alright, but he's got a few design choices that I didn't really agree with. One of them's this big fucking cab thing, this like massive grille that looks almost like cartoony. There's a couple of things. His legs are really weird. They don't sit properly, and his feet, they should have given him ankle tilts, which, considering they did with other guys, is a pain in the arse because his legs kind of sit really weird. But got that extra money in, so I thought, while I've got spare cash, I shall buy him to see what he's like. And as it turns out, he's worth every penny. He's a very, 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 very good representation of Power Master Prime. Not much more to say than that. The cab mode grew on me. and I really, really, really like it now. It's getting up close and seeing the details for myself is what made him for me. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. What I've done is as well is I've got the Ultra Magnus, the Combined Award Ultra Magnus. I've swapped. You know how they've got the weapons. It's like the two that turn into the hammer for Ultra Magnus, and I mean they still connect together with this guy, but I don't think they turn into anything to be honest. But I've given Ultra Magnus this, like I've given them both the same, like I've paired the weapons. So now they've got weapons that go with each other. I don't know if that's an OCD thing or whatever, but I always felt it was weird that the Ultra Magnus had two guns that look different, and now they can both like dual wield the same weapon. It just pleases me a bit more. Don't know why. That's just me. Yeah. So he now sits pride of place. Yeah, I know he's going cheap in Smiths. If you, no Smiths, TK Maxx. If you can find them, I've been around like 5 TK Maxxes looking for bargains. I've seen a couple of Skylinks and a couple of blasters, which I've already got. So, and I would have bought them for people, but I can't afford to buy up stuff to then not have it sell on. Yeah, but that's my pickups. Sorry, I was going to be in a daydream. A daydream? A daydream. I should just press stop now. A daydream. Yeah, so I've been very lucky this month. Bit of spare cash. Picked up quite a few toys. I'm very, very lucky I've done so. My favourite of all so far has to either be this dude or this dude, because I don't know why actually. They're just good. They just appeal to my eyeballs. That's what it is. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this, and I think I'm gonna go on eBay, because I've still got a bit of cash left over, and see what else I can find from the toy lines, because he's just very, very unique looking, and I'm impressed very much. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening to my waffle. I've not really had an idea for a video. I'm getting a bit like, there's quite a few of us actually in the community are getting to the stage where we want to make videos, but we're a bit stumped as to what to do, because we don't just want to do this. Well, I've done now, waffle in front of the camera. There's quite a few guys out there being creative at the moment, and I think it's making the rest of us want to up our game a little, rather than just be, I'm just slagging off what I've just done, but like, I bought a toy, yeah, so I'm trying to think of ways to be creative. Once I've got my space set up and stuff, my own little man cave again, I'll get back on that. But for now, I'm just doing a wee pickups video, because there's a lot of lovely toys there and I thought you'd like to see, and if you didn't, well, sorry. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment and subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, go about your business, and I shall see you next time. Who knows when that will be? Not me. Right. Peace out.